Hey guys!
Welcome back to the YouTube channel, and today
we're on another home vlog, right?
Yep.
We're still in quarantine. There's not much that we can do.
We are in quarantine.
There's not much that we can do, just like you guys at home. But today, we have a follow-up from last week's video. Last week's video, we were talking about rumors, right?
Yes.
As a matter of fact, in the last two videos, we started with like the so-called rumors. And last week, we told you about these rumors that seem to be like almost true. And today, Orange County government met with some of the park officials, and they released some of the guidelines that it needs to happen before they open the theme park.
I'm excited to hear what those guidelines are.
Yeah.
I think it's everything we said, honestly.
Some of it, I'm telling you right now, some of it, we were right, and the rumors were true. So with that said,
So let's go.
But wait, Mom, hit the intro.
hit it!
I could show you how to defeat the now.
Before we share with you the guidelines, what are we forgetting?
Don't forget to subscribe.
And smash that like button.
Because it's free. And let's see, even Lexi knows it. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. Do us that favor. Hit that like or unlike button. We don't care. Just help us with the algorithm. At least we know what you're watching.
I mean, how could you say no?
I know, right? Look at this
Like,
face. Look at this face. Just don't, right there. Touch it. Subscribe right there. One of the biggest news today that came out was our commissioner here in Orange County. He's more into the belief that we will be open or reopen by June.
What's commissioner?
Commissioner is a government position.
Oh.
For Disney?
No.
Oh, okay.
For the Orange County, for the county. So he believes that most likely we'll be reopening by June. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
So with that,
Even Lexi.
yeah. So the task force had to come up with something. So here's some of the guidelines. They came up with guidelines, and also what is going to be mandated, what people have to do. Okay. So I'm going to read some of the guidelines. So there are for sure going to be taping 6 feet apart in the attraction queues. Remember what we're talking?
Be hard because some attractions are like in and out.
Well, I guess that the plan is to continue to go virtually. That's what Universal said. Universal, by the way, the CEO said that they are going to be working on becoming virtual lines, and so is Disney.
But
But
wouldn't
think
that
about-
be hard?
But
Because once you, like, in Rise of the Resistance, when they call your number, and you go when you're still in a line with other people, how are they?
Because they're
gonna
gonna tape it. They're gonna mark you to be 6 feet apart.
And like in Rise of the Resistance, a bunch of people were out there waiting for the line. Like we were waiting, and we were like not even close to our number.
Well, we'll get to that. We'll get to that concern in a minute. So
wait, hold on, I got
yeah.
one more thing to say. Okay, so you know how people wait for their stuff? They usually wait since it's so hot here. They wait in the stores, but
we'll see.
We'll be crowded.
We'll see what's going to happen. So, the guidelines is also the staff to regularly wipe down surfaces at random. So when they see turnstile and things like that, any contact surface, staff is gonna keep wiping and sanitizing it. And we're definitely gonna have a phase 2 and a phase 1 and a phase 2. See, we were saying there was gonna be phase 1, 2, and 3, but today they say it was gonna be only a phase 1 and a 2, at least for now, as
What
of
are
today.
those numbers again?
Well, phase 1 apparently is gonna be a 50% capacity.
Oh,
So
geez.
when they reopen, only they could have up to 50% capacity.
That is
In
gonna
phase 2,
Fun.
it will be 75%, and I guess after the relaxed social distance, at that point on a phase, I guess they're gonna call it phase 3 or not, it's gonna be 100% capacity. So,
I have a question.
but hold on, on phase 2, in phase 1 and phase 2, people who are older than 65, they still gonna be encouraged to stay home.
Smart.
They do not want to expose our elderly, so even at phase 1 and phase 2. Now, here's what is gonna be mandated. All employees required to wear a face mask. They're gonna have a touchless hand sanitizer at each ticketing entry and turnstile.
That's
which
what I said
we
in the
said
beginning
that.
before they closed.
They're gonna also have a touchless hand sanitizer at the entrance of each of the attractions.
Just like the other. Oh, all attractions?
Now they're gonna be taking temperatures
Ooh, I wanna know that.
of all the guests, which is gonna be interesting because in Florida it's stinking hot. So you can put a thermometer in Florida, and if they're gonna use those, what is it, the red one, the infrared. I mean, those CDs is just taking temperature of the ambient. I don't know how they're gonna do that because our body gets to, it gets warm. It gets so hot because of humidity.
We should be inside doing that.
So I don't know how they're gonna do that, but that's what they're saying that they will be doing. They're also gonna be wiping down all the railing and surfaces regularly. On to the hotels. If you've been paying attention to Disney's news, I think about 2 days ago they did say that you will be doing check-ins through the Disney application. That means you're no longer gonna go into the front desk. You do it through your phone.
Oh.
So yeah, they are in fact implementing that.
Well, then how are they gonna do guest relations?
That I don't know, but I guess that you're gonna do it through My Disney Experience app, and then you check in when you arrive over there, and they tell you when the room is gonna be ready, so you don't have to go to the front desk.
Does that mean since half of them we usually go is going over there, does that mean the hotels are gonna be a lower price?
That's what people. No, I don't think nothing. I mean, as a matter of fact, there's people asking, are the hotels gonna be lower, or
I
the
mean, think about
ticket,
it, 'cause-
or are the tickets gonna be lower since we may not have character interactions and so on and so on. So in other words, we're not gonna have the same experience. That part I don't know. And remember, Disney has been shut down for now 6 weeks now. And they gotta recuperate that money.
6 months. I was
No.
like, it's that long already?
They gotta recuperate that money. So, so some of the guidelines right now are the housekeeping services to be limited and allow for minimal guests and employees exposure. They want to do the mobile check-in. Housekeeper services only clean up upon request. Allow employees. This is for people like mom who works in a hotel. Check this out. Check this out. Allow employees to work from home if not playing a critical role in serving guests.
Yay!
So even people that work in hotels, they are not in direct contact with the guests. Who knows? Disney Universal may allow them to work from home.
We gotta switch
And by the way, everything I'm mentioning is during the phase 1.
Yeah.
Only deliver room service to guest doors. Provide self-parking. Promote social distancing for all the guests and staff. Recommends touchless sanitizer at entry. So I mean, and they already were doing that at the Disney hotels. You were there. The stands were there.
Dad, I have a question. You know how the what are they called? Like, you know when you drive into there?
The ballet.
The ballet.
The valet, no, they're not. They don't. For what it sounds like, everybody has to park their
like
car.
in the other side of the.
Right, and they're not gonna be any valet. So, just like what I mentioned before on phase 1 and 2, actually, and this is for the staff. Staff who are 65 years and older are encouraged to stay home.
Wait, so that means. So does that mean like people that are over 60 have to stay home if they even work at Disney?
Yeah, if you're.
But do they still get paid?
That part I don't know. I'm not Disney. So I'm just telling you what I'm assuming. They will figure something out. At that part, I don't know.
But I have a question.
Yes, what's your
Mom,
question?
behind the camera, are you excited to stay home and work from home?
I would love to stay home.
Well,
work from home.
You should have seen her dance.
well,
She
these
was
are
like-
These are all speculations, so
right.
we'll see.
No, these are not speculation. These are the guidelines that they're setting up that they should follow. This can change as they go on, and I'm anticipating that it may change because the governor of Florida will be making the announcement as of when he's planning to open Florida. Either he said in the news today that it will be tomorrow, Wednesday the 29th. So whatever decision he makes, a lot of this may or may not change, or who knows. So what is mandated? All employees required to wear the face mask, hand sanitizer, visible everywhere on site. The temperature check, the same thing. All employees with flu symptoms advised to stay home. Front desk to sanitize themselves on a regular basis. Consistent cleaning of all guest area. Front desk to use sneeze guards.
Ooh.
We've been seeing that on Publix and Walmart.
I don't know what
Sneeze
that is.
guards.
Publix, Walmart, CVS, all the stores are.
All
there.
the store they have like
That
this
plastic,
shield.
glass.
So they're
That covers
saying
the
that
cashier or whoever.
right. So
Oh,
the
so
front
just-
desks are mandated apparently to have
But if you're
a
like,
sneeze guard.
wait, so that means Disney is not gonna have stores because like, how you gonna like?
They might have the
Yeah.
same. The same concept might apply to the registers over at.
Oh.
them.
The other thing that is interesting, they are to remove all service items in guest rooms. That includes the glassware, the coffee cups, and etc. That makes sense because they don't want.
Yeah,
you
they'll
know.
probably go to paper.
Yeah, right, exactly. Mini bars not to be stocked.
What a mini bar, adult juice.
Yeah. Do not offer sell food service. Space food. Space pool furniture according to distant guidelines. So if you're gonna be
No
in the
benches?
pool,
Oh.
or
It has to be 6 feet apart.
they have to be 6 feet apart. So all
Wait, so,
that,
like,
all that, you know, when you sit down
Yeah.
to bathe on the sun on the pool.
I mean, it's Florida. You walk, you're bathed.
Yeah, right. But all that is gonna be, all that furniture is gonna be 6 feet apart. That's what it means. Pool gates and pool chairs to be sanitized regularly. Door handles, elevator button, and all that to be sanitized. Remove all coffee maker from guest rooms. Remove all guest collateral items except for those that are single use.
Wait, why would they take it away if they can bring a cup and get coffee?
But somebody's gonna actually be touching the coffee pot.
Right. And then they even said the guest keys will be sanitized.
Aren't they
I did the
cards?
key, but it will be card. Or unless you use your magic band if you're in Disney.
Get it right.
Remember, we're talking
Get it
about
right, Dad.
we're talking about this is the task force for here in Florida. So we're talking about all hotels. This is what all hotels are planning. And all major theme parks and all that. So I'm basically telling you what they have agreed upon themselves. Right. So let's talk about the restaurants now. Paper disposable menus. Yeah, that will make sense. Yeah. Encourage takeout and online orders, which we mentioned in the last video, where they're encouraging a lot of these mobile ordering. Another one of the guidelines, just like everything else on phase 1 and phase 2, even on the restaurants, they are saying no, they're encouraging people 65 or older not to come because they want to make sure that they're safe at all times.
Now I feel bad for them.
Yeah, I mean, you know, grandparents, you know, but it's for the
So
it's
you
for the
can't have
best.
a family dinner.
It's for the best. Until we're past phase 1 and phase 2. Once
It's
we're in,
like a self-opening to
Yeah.
get the state open again.
who knows how long this is gonna last? It may be until July. It will be up to maybe August. Who knows? We'll see. Time will tell. Now what is mandated? This is interesting. I want to see how they're gonna get away with this. Hand sanitizer at every table. So if you were to sit down in a restaurant, they should have hand sanitizer on the table.
Won't they?
Hopefully, people will not be stealing.
I'm sure.
But there should be hand sanitizer at every table.
What if they like made something that could stick on the side of the table that you could go like that and it puts hand sanitizer.
Maybe.
Does that mean every new family equals another sanitizer, or do they use the same hand sanitizer? They just wash it, wash it down, but like
Sanitize it.
It would be kind of.
Well, that's a good question because they say hand sanitizer at every table, but they didn't say it was touchless. So that's a good point.
That's a good point.
That's a very good point. Hopefully, it will be touchless. How are they gonna do that? And maybe
Or like a little sanitizer for every family.
That means they have to sanitize the sanitizer.
No, or just put a small. If they're small bottles, just put a new bottle every time somebody says.
Probably.
You gotta
and give it away.
Yeah, and give it. It'll become a souvenir.
There you go, free souvenir from Disney.
All right. So all the same thing. All employees are required to wear face masks. They're gonna do the temperature check. All employees with flu symptoms, the same thing. They need to stay home. Doors to be wiped regularly. All staff behind counter must wear gloves, except for the bartenders, which is interesting. Hold on a second.
All the alcohol is killing it anyway.
No, but bartenders they deal with fruits and stuff like that.
That might not be part of it anymore. The garnishes might go away.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. That worries me. If they say except the bartender and they're touching fruit.
Yeah, because if they touch everything and then they give it to you.
They'll give them little tongs that they're supposed to use.
Right.
Which they're supposed to use regardless.
True. Bartenders to sanitize hands after making each drink order. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Hopefully they encourage them to wash their hands first and then use the hand sanitizer. Seated tables to be 6 feet apart. And then even on restaurants, phase 1, only 50% capacity. Phase 2, 75% capacity.
I feel like when we go to the park, we're going to have so much fun.
Right.
Because there's going to be like half of us there than
still, 50% is still a lot.
Yeah.
I know, but like it's better than like the 1,000 people that come to Disney.
If Magic Kingdom can house, 60,000, let's say a number, that means 30,000 will be in a park.
Still a lot.
That is still better.
It's still a lot.
Than 60,000.
Yeah, but still a lot. I don't know. It kind of makes me nervous still. But per the predictions of all the experts here in Florida, they're basically thinking that the first people to go will be either pass holders or Florida residents. So I don't know. Comment down below if Disney was to open in June, would you come down like right away, even if you have to go on a plane? Which, by the way, JetBlue as of today, they're requiring everybody to wear a mask in their planes. So
they didn't do that earlier.
So that means that we're facing something new. I guess this is the new thing that we all have to get used to. And talking about masks, those masks as it is, they're hot.
And yeah, Florida's not hot enough. Let's put something on our face.
Florida, I don't know how we all gonna be dealing with masks if that's the new norm.
The humidity when it rains.
I'm so excited.
For some reason,
Let me give you an example. Right now, we do have a cold front, and it's in the mid or high 80s. And I was wearing a mask today, actually. And in a matter of half an hour, I was all sweating already. Imagine during the summer where the humidity is like 96%, we're at 97 degrees, and it feels like 108 wearing those masks. I don't know. What do you think? Would you wear that? I don't know.
That's like me and Dad get overheated, and this is gonna make us overheat faster. Honestly.
Yeah. Let us know down below. How do you feel? I mean, about these wearing the mask. Would you still? I mean, if they tell us we have to wear it in order to be in the park, would you do it? I could see on the plane where but even on the plane, I don't know. People like me who are claustrophobic or suffer from anxiety, having something like that all the time, that may be a non-negotiable for me. Who knows? I may go for a little bit of theme parks and I'm out. And maybe like me, there's a lot of people that feel that way. Who knows? I'm gonna put it out there. Employees right now, all the Disney Universal employees have been furloughed, which means obviously they're still employed but not working. So then they haven't experienced to work with a mask their entire shift.
And the people that go outside and take out the trash,
it may be that for them it's gonna be so hard that they're like, some of them may not be able to complete their shift. You never know.
How about janitors?
They'll probably end up doing a lot of rotational stuff.
They have to, because I don't know, it just feels completely uncomfortable. I don't know. Let us know your thoughts down below, right?
Comment that.
But are you excited? Are you excited to have the parks opening? I know. I want to go back to normal. I admit it. I want to go back to theme parks. They're not as excited. What do you think? You are?
I want to go back to, because Disney always takes something a different way than other people.
True.
So they're gonna handle this problem I feel like they're gonna handle it way different than any other
company. Yeah. You know what? That's a good point, because everything that Disney touches, they have to put it above and beyond, because that's how Disney. We're all accustomed to that Disney service, that magical. I'm assuming Disney's plan is all about to just not lose the magic one way or the other.
They're gonna have pixie dust.
Because they're
gonna make a lot of Disney branded masks.
They probably will. I'm
yeah,
assuming that. I can't wait to see the merchandise. Let us know, seriously. Let us know down below. Are you excited? What are you looking forward? Do you feel like us, like at least me, that feels suffocated with those masks? Are you getting used to it by now?
Put a mask on.
Yeah,
I'm not prepared.
Right, the kids haven't put one because like I mentioned in the last video, they barely go out. But I know I go out and mom goes out, and I know mom has a hard time already with them with a mask, and she's not even claustrophobic like I am.
No, but if you wear glasses, they get foggy.
It is a pain. You're right.
Yeah,
so
you're breathing.
are you
You're breathing right into the lens.
Are you excited about these guidelines? Does this make you feel more comfortable? Seriously, let us know down below.
I think Disney's trying to do everything that they can do, but really, in my opinion, there's nothing else you can do.
Well, remember, it's not just Disney. Those are the guidelines for everybody, for Florida to reopen. Okay. So it's not just Disney. Disney might do it a little bit better than everybody else. Maybe.
It's Disney,
Universal. Okay, Mom.
Right now,
I got it.
Right now, the major theme parks are Disney, Universal, and SeaWorld. They are the one on the task force concentrating on all these, but they're also talking about, older hotels and all.
Busch Gardens isn't.
That's part of SeaWorld, so they're part of this. Yes.
I did not know.
All these guidelines are being brought up by them. All these major theme park, Gatorland, I think it was involved as well, which is considered a smaller kind of park. All right, so Kaleo also mentioned something about the plane and the capacity. We're trying to explain him that maybe the airplanes, I don't know, to each their own, they may not fill that up capacity. I'm assuming they'll probably do like a 50% or less now. So I think you had a question too?
Yeah, so when it gets hot, we buy water if we don't have our water bottles. But are they going to have the carts out for popcorn and water bottle?
I don't know. I'm assuming that who knows? It may be through the application that you could pay through that, and it will be connected through that, kind of like an Apple Pay kind of situation where you pay it, and then you show your phone, and they tell you, okay, pick it up. Maybe something like that. I have no details about that. I'm just sharing what went on in their meeting today. So with that said,
don't forget to subscribe
and smash that like button. Turn on the bell for notifications.
Bing, bing, bing. And feel free to comment down below. Always remember to
smile loud,
be cool, and
stay awesome. See you guys in the next adventure.
Bye, guys.
Boom.
Boom.
Boom. Boom.
Boom. Boom.